Okay, hands up who actually knows what a wedding planner, a stylist, and a coordinator each do. Yeah, I thought not. Because this is confusing, and I see couples mix these roles up all the time, which can lead to stress, crossed wires, and paying for the wrong support, which is absolutely not what you want. That'd be awful. So, hi, I'm Eva. I'm 1/3 of the Wedding Wingwoman team, and today I'm breaking down the real difference between a planner, a stylist, and an on the day coordinator. Who does what, and how to know which one you will need. Before we go any further, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because understanding this will make your planning journey so much clearer and easier. Okay? Right, let's get into it. So, first, we'll start with the big picture. These are 3 different jobs, okay? And couples often say, like, don't they all kind of do the same thing? And the answer is a very firm no, they don't. They're very different. Now, while they can overlap slightly, they do exist entirely on their own. They're very different jobs, and they're kind of at different stages of planning your journey. And once you understand that, I think the remembering what each one does will really click into place for you. So hopefully I'll make that clear for you today. So we'll start with wedding planners. What a wedding planner actually does. So a wedding planner is someone who helps you plan the wedding from start to finish. They're the big picture person, and they're the one like overseeing everything. So if you think about it, a planner would typically help you find your venue, which can take quite a long time and be quite difficult. They'll help you find and manage suppliers, make sure you pick good ones. They'll organize contracts. They'll also keep you on budget. They'll know exactly what your budget is and keep you within that and guide you accordingly. They create schedules. They create timelines for your wedding day. They deal with logistics and problem solving. And quite often they run the entire day for you on the actual wedding day. So they support you through the entire planning process. So if you're busy, overwhelmed, or you do not want to spend months figuring out everything alone and planning it yourself, a planner can absolutely be worth it. They don't just help on the day, they literally guide you through the whole journey and help out in every single area. So they are really worth their weight in gold. So second, let's move on to stylists. So what does a wedding stylist actually do? So a stylist is purely focused on how your wedding looks and feels. But you've got to bear in mind, they won't be managing your budget and they won't be booking your suppliers, and they are certainly not running your timings. That has nothing to do with their role at all. So let's be really clear about that, just so there's no confusion. Their entire role is about design, mood, and atmosphere. And so typically, a stylist would create the visual concept for your wedding. They'll take your ideas and then they'll come back with a much bigger picture that's more grand and just idealized. And on top of that, they'll help with colors and textures and layout. They'll really design the overall aesthetic. And on the day, they will set all of that up so it looks absolutely amazing and is totally in keeping with the vision you've come together with. So if you want a cohesive and polished look and you care a lot about details, then a stylist is the way to go. They can really pull everything together beautifully. Now, then we move on to the on-the-day coordinators. So what does an on-the-day coordinator actually do? So an on-the-day coordinator, they focus on executing the wedding day itself and only that. They do not plan the wedding. They do not design it. They step in near the end and they make sure that everything that you have planned, so you only get one of these if you've planned your own, they make sure all of that is going to run smoothly. So a coordinator will take over your supplier communication before the wedding, so everyone knows who they're talking to and it's not you. They create and manage the timeline, so they know all the order of everything that's running through the day. They'll oversee the setup, make sure it looks beautiful. They'll troubleshoot any problems that come up, and they organise the wedding party and guests. They keep them moving from place to place throughout the day to make sure where they're supposed to be and when. And basically, they're there so you don't have to manage your own wedding on your wedding day. And we don't think anyone should have to do that. You should be enjoying your wedding day. So the easiest way really to remember the difference, probably the simplest way to think about it is this. So, and this might seem a bit obvious, so sorry if it does. But basically, the planner will plan your wedding start to finish. The stylist designs the wedding, and the coordinator runs the wedding. Now that's quite clear, isn't it? And again, like I say, sounds a bit obvious, so sorry if I'm preaching to the choir here. But these are 3 roles with 3 different skill sets, and they are quite different jobs. So it's good to get clear on all of those. Now, if you're now clear on those, but you're wondering, which one do I need? This definitely depends on the kind of support you want. So if you want full guidance from day one, from start to finish, someone to really help organize everything so you don't have to, then you want a planner. If you love planning, but you just need help with the look and bringing visuals together, then you need a stylist. But if you've planned it all yourself and you just want a stress-free day, then you need a coordinator. So depending on the couple and depending on the wedding, will also depend on which of those suppliers you book, right? So some couples book one, some will book a combination, and some just don't need all 3, and that's completely fine. You can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 3, you can have absolutely none. It's entirely up to you and what you want to do with your day. So I hope this clears things up for you. Give this video a like and hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments which role you were most confused about and if that's all really clear for you now, and I hope it is. So if you want help planning your wedding from start to finish, but you don't want to splash out on a full planner, come visit us at www.yourweddingwingwoman.co.uk, as we offer a brilliant partial planner service that will assist you in planning your entire wedding and tell you exactly what to do. And we're also on live Zoom calls to answer any of your questions, but it means you don't have to pay the price of that full planner. And it's been so popular and really handy. So come give us a shout, find out a bit more about it. And in the meantime, check out some of our other YouTube videos because we have loads of exciting things on there for you. See you later. Bye.